Okay, I'm going from one video to another, so hopefully this is okay. While merging the clips for this video, I realised that my hair was a fucking mess and I'm not refilming it. So just bear with it. I'm learning, I'm pinning my hair back more. I'm going to be getting my hair cut next weekend and I'm getting a lot more taken off because I'm not dealing with that mullet anymore. If I look a mess, it's because I've had to download. I need to get a new fucking memory card so I can just swap the memory cards over rather than fuck around with having to wait like half an hour for all the clips to download, delete everything off the memory card, and then start again. We're here now. I guess. So, I'm gonna get my shit together, I swear. Today is a TCAP video. It's been promised for a while. I wanted to do the one, there's a guy that's like, I came here for no good reason. Yes, here we go. Oh god, I forgot he said that. The cleanest, best pleasure predator. I forgot about that. Saul has a lot of old TCAP videos, so if you want to like watch them yourself, it's the one I've been wanting to watch for a while because he's another like infamous predator. What's his name? Is that his name? Cody Green? Okay, so he stood out for his blunt honesty. Ain't that the fucking truth? Prior to being caught in the sting, Cody was already on probation for DUI and fleeing the scene of an accident. Cody was 20 when he started chatting with Maddie, a girl he believed to be 13. He started chatting with the decoy about being a hood-born hustler from the mean streets. Oh, fucking hell. When in reality he lived in Alpharetta, an affluent suburb. So not just like a suburb, but an affluent suburb of Atlanta. When finding out the girl was a virgin, he got excited about it. Of course he fucking did. And wanted to take her virginity. Cody declares that he desires... I don't want to read this. I will, but I don't want to read this. To lick and ejaculate in her mouth. In a 13-year-old's. Are you kidding me? Thank fuck that. This is what scares the shit out of me. What would have happened if that wasn't a sting? And then these people have got the fucking cheek to turn around and go, oh no, this never would have happened if they hadn't have like tempted. Ugh. It's very much giving Quiet on Set, Drake Bell court case where there was fucking letter after letter after letter of people saying that this minor tempted Brian Peck. Are you fucking kidding me? Ugh. A few days later, expressed interest in the decoy performing... Well, yeah, you already said about oral on him and stated it was his fantasy. At one point in the chat, Cody even shows the decoy his bare buttocks, revealing a large rash on his behind. Why would you share that? Why? He explained that he didn't want the decoy to be grossed out by it when they meet, so he figured he would show her beforehand. A cop had to see that. Before meeting her, Cody confessed he needed to see his parole officer for being involved in a car accident, the DUI, I guess. He promised to stay the night and maintain a close eye on her. Ew! Cody mentioned he was interested in utilising vibrators or dildos throughout their sexual encounter. With a 13-year-old, why? Then he inquires as to whether she had shaved her legs and wished to be her boyfriend. Could she even grow hair on her legs at 13? Cody subsequently becomes worried, a bit fucking late, saying he fears it was all a setup and does not want to go to jail. His sexually graphic chat continues for days. He couldn't have been that fucking worried then. Before the two set up a meeting, he also sent 8 different pics of his genitals for good measure. Why do they feel the need to send so many pictures of their fucking junk? And then we've got the sting. So we'll come back to the aftermath. Look at how fucking 90s it is.
Cody, he's a parolee.
We know before Cody Green even gets there that he could be trouble. He's got a history with police, probation for drunk driving, and here he is, about to get in trouble yet another time. Cody Green shows up in this fairly new, expensive, Cadillac SUV.
That car is so much bigger than him. I'd love to know, in the UK, when a guy has a super big car, like if he's driving a fucking Hummer, for example, in the UK, first of all, he's a knob, but also it looks like he's overcompensating. I'd love to know, because obviously cars are a lot bigger in America as standard, I would love to know, do you also think the same when you see a guy like this? Do you think they're overcompensating too? I'd love to know.
Maddie!
Hey, faster, but I made some sweet tea. Come on in.
God, that wig.
He comes in, he's got his cap on, and he's ready to meet his dream date.
I made some tea and it's on the table. Did you bring me my chocolate?
She disappeared immediately. Oh, they always go to follow, don't they? It's so creepy. They immediately just like leer and like creep on her.
Hey! Why don't you just step right over there, please?
Oh, he looked disappointed, didn't he? Do you know, he may not have even just been disappointed. He may have been like, oh, fuck, I already have a DUI, I already am on probation, I'm in a lot more trouble. Although he's not the sharpest tool in the shed, is he? So it could have taken him a while to figure that out.
Seat right in that chair. Please, sit down.
I made an agreement with him, so I swear to you.
I need you to sit down, and you can tell me all about it, I promise.
Please, sir, I really drove this far for no reason.
You said you were going to stay over and keep an eye on her. Well, also, oh God, I can't even think it. Using sexual aids, let's say, like being very graphic about what you wanted to do. So the no reason is bullshit.
You drove this far for no reason.
Yes, I swear to you, I asked her, and I swear to you, I asked her this.
You asked who?
I asked Maddie.
Take your time. I'm going to let you explain the whole thing.
There's just a bunch of cops waiting outside, don't worry. No rush.
I said, if this is really not what you're looking for, I really want you to tell me that.
Say that again?
If this is really not what you're looking for, I really want you to tell me that.
That's not how that works. A 13-year-old cannot consent to do any of the things that you asked, apparently, if she wanted to do them. That's not how that works. These people really are properly brain dead.
Because I will come over and I swear I will just be with you.
I will just be with you. Yeah, you've made it very clear what you wanted to do with her.
I will not touch you, anything like that, is what I said, and I can prove that to you. I will show it to you.
You also showed multiple fucking photos of your genitals and your bare ass to her. Thankfully it wasn't the 13-year-old, but you know, someone had to look at that. But oh yeah, you just wanted to show up and be with her. Sure you did.
Please, I swear, sir, I'm a desperate person.
That doesn't make it sound any better that you're desperate.
I need a girl in my life.
So you're willing to take a 13-year-old? I need a girl in my life, so what? Underage minors is your wheelhouse. What?
If she really wanted to be my friend, that would be all I needed from her. I've never hurt anyone.
Never hurt anyone, but has a DUI. So clearly isn't actually that concerned about hurting people.
I've never done anything. I would not have hurt her.
Now, what did you bring with you?
Chocolate, like she asked me.
White chocolate.
Do you think they ask for snacks? I know it's like evidence, but do you think they go, oh, do you think we could get him to bring us like a burger and some chips? I always wonder, because there was like 4 chocolate bars in there.
Yes, sir, that's what I told her I was bringing.
What about condoms?
Yes, sir, I have them also.
But apparently you weren't going to do anything, but you brought condoms, what, just in case?
But that was not my intention, I swear to you, sir.
What were you going to use the condoms for?
Balloon animals?
She told me to bring them also.
So, because a 13-year-old tells you to do something, you do it. Also, this guy's so fucking young. He's like 20 or something. Not that that makes it okay, obviously, at all. But what I'm saying is, like, he's just ruined his whole fucking life. All of it. He's now a synonymous fucking predator to anyone that knows the TCAP community. But also, like, I remember people saying who are in their early 20s. I've seen, like, comments about this on Twitter and TikTok, probably, like, between the age of, like, 21 and 24 sort of thing, saying, I wouldn't be interested in anyone under the age of, like, 19 or 20, let alone fucking 13. You look at photos of people when they're 12 to 13 to 18 to 20, and puberty fucking hits. Do you know what I mean? That is a child, and that is a tween on the way to being an adult. The reason I'm not using adult is because your brain still sort of changes until you're 25. What do you have as a 20-year-old to talk about, even with a 13-year-old? Like, I know it's closer than the 37 and 40-odd-year-olds we've been fucking seeing before, but it's still no better. How the fuck are you 20 looking at a 13-year-old?
So you did everything just because she told you to?
Yes, sir, I swear to you that is the reason for it.
Then why did you send her pictures like this?
Because she asked me to.
She asked you to send
She
pictures?
didn't ask me to send nude pictures.
Again, why would you want to send nude photos to a fucking 13-year-old? And also, why are you doing it just because the 13-year-old asked you to? You as a 20-year-old should know better than to send a nude photo of your junk or your ass to a 13-year-old.
I know.
Right. So there's a big difference between sending a photograph of yourself and sending pictures of your genitals. It's not like the decoys are asking to be sent these pictures. I mean, these guys offered right up.
So there you go. She didn't even ask for it. You literally just sent it. You should be like, oh, she hasn't seen my nude for a while. Ta-da! Like, just splat. Here you go. Jesus.
Did you say you are ready to have my thang in your mouth?
Asking if you ask. I can't even structure the sentence. Asking if a 13-year-old wants to put that. Oh, God. It makes me ill.
Yes, sir.
What do you mean by that?
Are you ready to have my in your mouth?
He just comes out and says it. He's got no fucking shame. Christ. I think even Chris is shocked by that answer. And he's seen guys walking bare ass naked, which we will get to those predators at some point too.
Because she was going with it. She was.
Oh, so she wanted it.
That's what it
It's
seemed
her
like
fault.
to me.
She says, you don't mind I'm a virgin? You say, if you don't mind me taking it from you, I actually would love it and never have been with a virgin.
I know it's not respectful, but
Nothing. Not only is it not respect, it's not consensual. It's not normal for a fucking 20-year-old to want to take a 13-year-old's fucking virginity. It's not. It's creepy, predatory, pedophilic.
I was just asking her if she wanted to do that online. This is not even like I was just looking for girls that were this young and I was looking to get in trouble.
No, you kind of predators don't look to get in trouble. You try and be sneaky. You try and get them to delete their chat history. Well, you didn't, but obviously we've seen ones do that before. Like with Lorne. You guys aren't looking to get caught. You're looking to prey on underage children.
Because I was telling her this. I was like, this is illegal.
Then why did you send your genitals multiple times to her? Make it make sense.
On phone conversations, online and stuff like that. And I was like, you swear to me, you're not going to get me in trouble. And I swear I will never disrespect you.
I swear I won't disrespect you, yet you were very graphic, incredibly graphic about what the fuck you wanted to do. What do you mean?
Pretty much meaning to...
So you're the victim here?
No, sir, I'm not the victim. I came here for reasons like that.
Hole getting deeper and deeper. Jesus Christ.
But if she really didn't want it, sir, I swear to you, I would have never tried it.
What do you mean if she really didn't want it? It doesn't matter. She can't consent to it. There is no universe where she can consent. Friggin' moth. I don't know why he keeps saying that.
But if she was open to the idea,
Yes.
you would have had sex with a 13-year-old girl?
Probably, yeah.
Fucking hell. Fucking incels.
Why? Because it's so alluring to have sex with a 13-year-old girl?
It's just something that you'll probably never have again. That would be probably the cleanest, best pleasure.
By cleanest, does he mean, like, you don't have to worry about STDs? I mean, he's clearly a fucking incel, so I don't think he has to worry about them. Best pleasure. Even if, right, this girl's a virgin, he's a virgin. And even if they were consenting adults. Say she's 18 and he's 20, okay? This is the cleanest best pleasure because they're both virgins, right? It still isn't going to be the best fucking pleasure. Losing your virginity 99 fucking % of the time sucks. For women, it hurts. It's uncomfortable. The guy has no fucking clue what they're doing. Once they're done, they don't give two flying fucks about you. Like, because they think that's just how it ends. Like, once theirs is ended, that's it. Don't worry about her. Might as well be a fucking blow-up doll. Like, you will have better sex later on in your life. Because obviously, you get used to what you like. That person gets used to what they like. Whatever. Whether it's together or you end up being, like, with other people by that point. Doesn't matter. What I'm saying is you'll end up having way, way, way better sexual experiences later on in life. So how the fuck, with a 13-year-old, can you even say that? Even if you yourself are not a fucking virgin, even if, again, she was a fucking consenting 18-year-old, she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. So how with the I can't understand it. Because even with two consenting adults, no. But, like, with a 13-year-old, ugh.
I would say.
The cleanest, best pleasure
Don't say it again.
Yes, sir.
is to have sex with a 13-year-old girl.
Yes, sir.
I need a body language expert to tell me what him rolling his tongue around in his mouth meant.
You can't meet any girls who are 20 years old?
No, sir, I really can't.
You got that nice truck out there?
Yes, sir.
Got the clothes thing going on?
The clothes thing. I was trying to stop myself from being really mean about someone's aesthetic or whatever, right? But he's a predator, so I could rip into him, right? No one gives a shit. He looks like he's trying way too fucking hard, and because of that, he looks like a loser. No 20-year-old, or even 13-year-old, let's be honest. Nobody thinks he's cool.
That's material, sir. Girls look deeper for what they want in guys.
I don't disagree. So maybe you shouldn't be looking for 13-year-olds. That's probably why no 20-year-olds want anything to do with you. They immediately realise you were a creep.
Well, there's something you got to know.
He just immediately got up and walked off after that. What the fuck was... Did something get cut out?
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. Yes, sir. Have you seen one of our computer predator shows before?
No, sir.
This is one of them.
That was a lot more chaotic. The other one they've got down for the count of when to do it, what to do, where to go. This one was more like everyone just appeared.
We're doing stories on adults who try to meet teens on the internet for sex. If there's anything else you want to tell us, we'd like to hear it. If not, you're obviously free to walk out that door.
Did he say thank you for making me waste my gas money? Let me hear that again. I'm sure that's what he said. Tackle him. Go on, tackle him.
Please, freeze! Put your hands up!
Oh! That laser was on his neck.
Hands up! Down the ground! Down the ground!
I will say, why do they have kill switches? Oh, I think that's a taser. It always scares the shit out of me when the person clearly doesn't have a weapon and they immediately go for a gun rather than like a taser. Something like less lethal.
On the ground! On the ground! On the ground! On the ground! On the ground!
That was forceful.
Down, spread out, leg behind. All the way. There you go, all the way.
Get that arrest from every angle.
This is the bad guy right here. Put your legs.
Oh, we're seeing him getting shackled. He's got a fucking attitude now, hasn't he? Flipping off the camera.
Based upon the items found in his SUV, it looked like Cody Green was planning to spend the night.
Yeah, I mean, he told her that anyway.
I mean, he had spare clothes, condoms, everything was there.
Oh my god, he was in like a fucking dog kennel. Jesus. I know that's just like the cells in backs of trucks and stuff, but it looks like a fucking dog kennel.
Watch it. Follow him.
It's a bit late to cover your face with your cap now. You have literally seen flipping off the camera. They're seeing your face.
He is not backing down, Cody Green.
Oh, and there he goes flipping off the camera again.
Gives the cameraman the finger. He's defiant till the end.
God, for a 20-year-old, he's got a lot of fucking attitude on it, hasn't he?
We're gonna need you to take a shower, shampoo, and change out and put on one of the black and white uniform.
I mean, you get caught once.
Oh, that's such a good point, because he had a UI before. He's on probation. He's probably going to be in a lot more trouble.
You take your punishment, you get some help, and you move on with your life. But you get caught twice. I mean, that raises serious questions about your ability to be rehabilitated.
It would be a sad little sight right now if we didn't know that he had flashed his genitals through nudes to a 13-year-old, well, what he thought was a 13-year-old multiple times, that he said graphic details about what he wanted to do with a 13-year-old, had brought clothes, condoms, and chocolate to woo and stay over a 13-year-old. So makes the context of that sight a lot different, doesn't it?
I think a lot of these guys, once they're caught, realize how stupid it was for them to do it.
What's terrifying though is some of them just carry on fucking doing it though. They don't learn from it. They just go, oh, well, I got caught this time. I'll get caught next time. I'll learn from it. And that's not what the lesson is.
Some of these guys just don't ever think it could happen to them.
They really think they're cleverer, more clever. You know what I mean?
Police, FBI, they do these investigations across the country every day, but they can only be in so many places. So the odds are overwhelmingly in the potential predator's favor.
That's what's scary. I mentioned this in one of the other videos, but they've only done this like a scattering of fucking times, and they catch so fucking many. I don't know if it's a TCAP or a Hansen versus Predator, but I know that he turns around and says, like, after doing this so many times, we're expecting that we wouldn't get any hits because everyone would be too scared to talk to a fucking underage person, surely, in case they got outed on national TV. And yet they still, like, it was like fucking clockwork, over and over and over. It's terrifying, like, how many of them there are, but also how many of them just don't care if they get caught. They would just rather not only put their whole life in jeopardy for that, but prey on children.
Not getting caught. In spite of the challenges, we still had 24 guys show up in like 4 days.
24 guys in 4 days. And that's just in that area of that person they saw. There could have been other predators maybe thought like, oh, this is way too good to be true. I'm not going to touch that with a barge pole sort of thing. That's just such a small percentage of what the fuck is out there.
Some of these guys got, 4 years or more in prison.
Right, aftermath. After making bail a month later, on August 6th, 2007, Cody was taken into custody after exposing himself to an... Holy shit. This is exactly what I was just talking about. After exposing himself to an 8-year-old girl at a fucking swimming pool. 8-year-old girl. He put his fingers to his mouth to shush the little girl from telling anyone. Cody spent more than 3 years in custody. That is not fucking long enough. He was being detained according to a jail spokeswoman because of charges in Harris County. Cody's attorney stated Cody endured traumatic brain injury in a car accident when he was 16 and has never been the same since. That is not what makes you a predator. Brain injuries do not cause you to become attracted to people underage. I'm so fucking sick of that shit. Neither does mental illness, by the way. I mean, it is probably a mental deficiency of the brain, but it is not a mental illness that you are attracted to an underage person or flash a fucking 8-year-old. The Chief District Attorney claimed that despite Cody having undergone a number of psychological tests and having physical evidence of a head injury caused by an automobile accident, he was found to be competent to stand trial by medical staff. After a 6-hour hearing, the judge determined Cody was competent to stand trial and was competent when he arrived at the Sting House in July 2006. For his graphic chat and showing up to the Sting House in February 2010, so 4 years later, he was found guilty on criminal attempt to commit child molestation, criminal attempt to commit sodomy, and criminal attempt to commit statutory rape. The judge sentenced Cody to 3 years in prison. Why is that so short? He would literally be like 2010, so he would be 24, 28. So he'll be about 28 by the time he gets out, probably even faster with like good behaviour or some shit. Even less. Oh my god. Lifetime registration as sex offender. Why do they start doing it as 10 years? He also ordered that Cody wear an ankle monitor and live with his parents after completing his sentence. Cody was paroled and released from prison on September 23rd, 2010. Do not fucking forget he was found guilty in February 2010. I guess that's because he'd already spent 3 years possibly in prison, like after he got caught in 2006 up to 2010, so he'd already spent the majority of that time in prison. I don't know. The fact that after he was sentenced, he was out within, 7 months? What the fuck? In October 2010, Cody was convicted on one felony of child molestation after being found guilty of exposing himself to a child. Cody asserted once more his brain injury led him to exposing himself to the young child. Although Cody seemed to be function normally and had been found to be mentally competent to stand trial, Bernstein said his injury had an impact on... Fuck off. The Chief District Attorney, Partridge, said she didn't buy his claim that his attraction to kids is a result of brain injury. Yes. Partridge argued that the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, which was commonly utilised by the psychiatric establishment for diagnosis, did not include Cody's condition. Cody broke down in tears, oh fuck you, as he described what had occurred and mentioned that he had recently converted to Christianity and was now a newly crowned servant. I think my eyes just rolled all the way into the back of my head. Judge sentenced Cody to an additional 9 months in prison and 16 years of probation. Cody was placed back in prison in February 2011 and was later released on the Georgia Sex Offender Registry as a sexually dangerous predator. I mean, he's considered to have a strong possibility of committing another crime. Yeah, too fucking right. Is that it? We haven't had any updates since 2011. Really? Oh, I didn't actually look at the comments on the video, did I? I know I was missing something. This is Eminem's lesson on skills. Oh, please, sir, I drove all the way over here for no reason. What an opener. Getting arrested is probably the dirtiest, worst displeasure. Oh god, got the clothes thing going on. Chris has a special talent for going right down to the man's soul. Scary how he silently follows her into the back room. Totally, I agree. That creeped me out. Always creeps me out when the predator beelines it through the house looking for the decoy who they think is 13. Yeah, I agree. Cody thought Chris was calling him by his street name. White chocolate, yes sir. This guy isn't the real Slim Shady, so he took a seat. I love how they tackled him even though he was standing still. That's just material. Girls look deeper in a guy. Didn't expect to get this deep analysis from a predator. To imagine that was top tier fashion back in the day. Was it? If it was, it aged like milk. Oh, is that what happened? He was busted at a public pool tugging the Tic Tac in front of a group of 8-year-old girls pretty much right after this. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, that's it. We're done. I need to go watch some Better Call Saul now. I need to get all of that imagery, everything he said out of my fucking head. But if you like this video and you found it enjoyable, make sure to give it a like and subscribe if you like it. I'd really appreciate it. I try to post a Predator video once every couple of weeks. So if you want to make sure to see that, make sure to hit your notification bell. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!